of what liquidity. And it shows that Nigerian investors are becoming more knowledgeable, and that's why I need to invest wisely. The kind of stock they are buying now shows that investors in Nigeria are becoming more knowledgeable. That's why you need to get more information so that you know how to invest wisely, and you know you won't be hooked when the market on. But I see that the market will be in this trend between now and the first quarter of 2021. On that note, at that training, immediately after the training, 10 golden stock that will guide you will be discussed. That's why you need to be there. And we have about 7 professionals with different investment ideas that want to share on the floor. Like I say, it is not the money, but we want people to become more wealthy and at the same time invest wisely. Because that is what people suffered when they got the African bond in 2008 and 2009, because they are all foreign background. But today, I'm happy that what we have been invested at is changing the space. People are now investing wisely. Look at the kind of stuff that are rallying. It shows that people know what they are doing and also want to support them so that all of us will smile at the end of this rally. Because this rally has come, for me, what is driving it is that is liquidity and sentiment, and they are not disintegrating any moment from now. We need to hold on to our position, take your profit slowly. Why we are still giving buy and sell signal sell is because we also want to keep to our own. I teach you that when you set your investment goal, you need to stick with it. Once you meet a target, to sell so that you can move to another stock. If you're a trader, you can move in and out of stock. When you know that you can still take profit slowly, you can go as such. But now that the market is strong, it's not that to just jump out of a position. You can sell 50% of what you hold and move to another one, or you take your profit slowly. The market is still strong. What happened on Thursday and the week shows you that we are going somewhere. That quantum of fund that is driving the market is still there, but we need to tell you how to take advantage of it, because we are going to talk on the part of low interest rate, how to move your portfolio for 2021. A lot of things we discuss. That's why you need to be there. As I said, it's going to be on Zoom. It won't be in this way. We had another one in September 26th. It was peaceful and smooth. It's not because where I am, there's problem. We have not encountered such a problem in terms of our program. Please bear with us. And we're looking forward to see you in the comments.
Now, my next question is this. Okay, now I want us to expatiate better on buy and sell a signal. That is 1. 2, I will appreciate it if you can be getting that buy and sell signal like for weekend, maybe Saturday or at most Sunday before Monday, so that people can prepare their mind against the new week.
Okay.
Thank you.
A good suggestion. It's a good suggestion. But buy and sell signal, we can give it a weekend, but we also work on it after the market close, and we have to look at the charts where our own is a fundamental approach. We don't just usually tech analysis. We combine tech analysis and the fundamentals. So I'll call it a fundamental approach in choosing our store. That's why our own stores are different from others. And for that, I can advise my team. We can think around it, and I'm giving it either on Saturday or Sunday evening. Yeah, at most Sunday evening, so that I can go through it in the evening on Sunday before the market. But it comes out before market open, between 9 and 10. But I believe now you have asked, we can see how we can make it on Sunday evening by God's grace.
Hello, for me, I'm looking forward for this summit, but I just wish that summit should have been done earlier than now that the market is on fire, so one can benefit early enough.
I agree with you. But what we want to also have all the data for the data for 10 quarter result.
I really appreciate your work and your team, but we are.
Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, we read you.
Okay. Yeah. I said, why is with comment on that is that we also need to get all the all the data for the third quarter to make a forecast that will guide you. We want to see the banking numbers and do our own analysis before. It's not only just come to the training. We need data to support our decision, and at the same time what to do. I'm telling you now as we speak, if you look at the market as of Friday, many of the stock listed exchanges has hit another new 52 high, and that also is affecting their dividend. And this dividend yield is what is going to attract a big fund. PFAs are not investing for only capital appreciation. They need to have, because it's a long-term fund. For that, we need to see that company results and put them together to make selection and also to guide investors for the SY. But for me, there's still time because it's on the first week of December. So you can take that time, first week of December, especially that we expect a Santa Claus rally between the 10th of December to around the 22nd. Then the end of the year rally will come between the 28th and the 31st. It's a good time. Let's wait. It's just in less than 3 weeks or 2 weeks will be there. They want to see the result of all that. That's why we have to leave it that day. We need to look at the other company results before we can conclude.
Thank you. Can you please expatiate?
Okay, go ahead.
Can you please expatiate better for the sake of others as regards your subscription about your buy and sell signal?
Okay, for those that are on the platform today that are hearing for the first time, buy and sell signal have been in place since 2017 April, and I'll tell you that people that have been involved on that platform, I even the one marketing the platform, we started with just 8 people in 2017 April, and today we have about more than 168. Okay, 168 people on that platform, and people are the one marketing because the value they are getting from it. I will implore you that you come and join this platform. Not only that, we'll guide you what to do, and also it's just to confirm also what you have in mind. Like my friend always tell me that if you want to buy stock, once he open the buy and sell signal and see that what they have in mind is there, he say he give him more courage and confidence. So that's why I always said it enough in my program that analyst consensus is very important. In advanced market, that's what they use. If you as a trader or an investor want to buy a stock, you didn't discuss with us in Invest Data, and you want to buy example Zenith Bank, and in the morning you just log in, you saw Zenith Bank, you have it in the mind, it confirm your decision, and you have more courage to do that, and that is how to take informed decision. You don't just play one-man game. No. You need to look for people that you can call. I get a lot of calls from people from those within Nigeria side that are trading online in our market, and all our training they participate. That means you also can take advantage of the platform. When there's no opportunity in the market, we say who cash. I believe all of them, they know. We don't trade often. Why people get their finger but that when you trade often, you get it. But when there's opportunity, we say take position. When they say there's no signal, and when there's no signal, people in that group understand you need to hold on. And when we meet as a target, we say sell. Yes, you as an individual can start, but we need to practice what to teach. That's why once you meet our target, you say sell. That's why I always emphasize that you must have your investment goal, trading, buying strategy and selling strategy. At the same time, you can have more than 2 portfolio, your long-term portfolio and your long-term trading portfolio. The short-term trading portfolio, as I said last week, it's for you to go in and out. Your long-term, you're accumulating stuff for dividend. And dividend news is what to support you to trade effectively. This news will support while you are buying for dividend, you know that you cannot trade in and out. I think it's what investors that are really smart should take advantage. There are traders that are trading on weekly basis because it's for weekly traders, 6 months trader, and 1 year investor. All categories are there. I will tell you that group within the period of April till now, if you're in that group and you are following us, I know that you will give testimony that what you have gained in that platform. Because before this market started all this generation, I said it that the stock that will lead the recovery was mentioned. Go and check those stocks that are really recovering. In April, when I did my video, go and check it, they are all looking up. I said stock that will, for defensive stock, that if you don't want to lose money in this market, those defensive stock are there. Go and check it. The history is there. I said those low penny stock that will give you, the good return. I mentioned those stocks. And those stocks that benefit from pandemic, I mentioned those stocks. That means if you're in that group, you will be dancing now to speak. That's why the door is open for you to come and join us.
Okay. Now, my question is it possible for one to be trading on 2 different platforms? Maybe you have a Meristem or APT or something. Is it possible or almost the same?
Personally, for me, I would advise that you can have your for long-term investment trading, have one platform for trading, unless you want because of speed. But you can trade in one platform. That means if you're having 2 platforms, you have to have one in the other account. You trade online, you 2 at once. Fine, you might be getting to buy here, either the internet is slow, move to that one. That would be the only reason. But if you are buying and selling one platform, it's okay. Or less because of internet and or because of the platform.
Okay.
Overloaded on that platform you are using, then you can now move on.
No, the platform. No, Thank you. I just want to know that the platform is okay because anyway, it's not that I'm advertising. The platform I'm using is okay. Anytime I ask them to sell instantly, I say whatever.
You ask them to sell yourself. You ask them to sell yourself. When you are trading online, you don't need to.
No, I'm selling myself. I mean, that's what I mean. Sorry. It's the one I'm trading myself and buy and do everything, do necessary things myself.
Okay, because the platform we use for invest data for our clients, that the platform is perfect. And I think you know, I said it last week that we use the APT security platform to trade. And also the other platform that is what we use is effective. And I'll tell you, it's really friendly. And other ones that you can still use, but for now, this one we are using. And I will employ it also to join that platform. And let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Any other question? Well, I'm very, very sorry. People have waited. The network is very bad here. People have waited.
Yes, Ambrose. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, first of all, I need to commend you. I know your religion. If it permits, I can say you are a prophet in terms of this market. For those that are just coming in, I've been with this person for some time now. And what really surprised me or amazed me is that
I'm not hearing. I don't know what happened again. No, don't know.
We can't hear.
Can you hear now? I don't know what happened. Can you hear him now?
I'm here. Are you hearing me now?
Yes. Go ahead. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Are you hearing me very well, or somebody can ask questions?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I said I really commend you for your good work. In fact, it's excellent work.
Thank you very much, sir.
It shows that you have knowledge.
Yes, I can. We can hear you now.
Okay, it means you have knowledge of what you are doing, and because there are weeks you say there is no signal, and if you study that week and follow it, you will not see any strong development in the market. So we really commend you for that. So I recommend this Ambrose for whoever wants to get value for his investment. Even the upcoming Invest 2021, like I said, it's not the money. I've been attending his seminars for the past 3 years, and I have no regret. In fact, I don't fly from my state to Lagos all the time to attend this seminar. So that's okay. Then I want to ask you, yesterday, Japan,
are you people hearing that? Okay.
With an announcement on the NAC platform that they are going into a business combination with a Chinese company. Yes. It's an HH company. They call it, I think, HH company. Improvement in the price of Japan stock. Because like myself, I got my thing, your members. Are we seeing any
Hello? The network is bad here. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we
Yes,
can
we
hear
can
you.
see
Yes, I
you.
can hear you.
Yeah. This morning before I went for my presentation here in Ijebode, I need to study that document. When I was reading in between the lines, yes, it's a good news, but the contract was signed in Japan office. These two companies is trying to, whether Japan is trying to invest in these two companies. That's why I say I would advise our followers that let us study this document first. Here is a good news that they want to start mining a gold, zinc, and all those stuff. It's a good one. But you, as an investor or trader, you can take advantage of the movement of the price. But for investor, you need to understand what you are looking at. Traders can take this news to don't buy. But for me, I would still advise that people should be very careful for Japan for now. When until like next week, and when I'm done with the study, the reading between the line, I cannot advise what to do. But it's a good information to support the price of Japan. But Japan have not lived to expectation before now. Initially, they started with they are into what's it called local mining and all those stuff, local content and all those stuff. But till now, didn't get where they are going. If not that last year for 2019 that they sold one of their property to settle issue with the bank they are going, then the balance was reported, which boosted their number. Now they are coming with a right, because that right is what they're going to use in this investment we are looking at. Is it going to be oversubscribed, or the company injecting fund into Japan? We want to look at it forward, but for traders that are there already, you can take advantage of this information. When the price rally, you make money and come out. But we advise whether to invest for long term on Japan.
Yeah, Ambrose, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, just a quick question. We've heard news of opening of the borders for Dangote and Boa, and people look forward that maybe in short time that maybe. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah, that maybe
yes,
soon
we are hearing you.
The borders could be opened. I'm wondering what effect is going to have on Dangote Sugar and Flour Mill, because the closure of this border has actually helped these companies, as you can see from the released their performance not long ago. If the borders are open, do you think they will be able to sustain this level of profitability that we're witnessing at the moment?
That's a very nice question. I will start by this way that the closure of border has a two-sided benefit, and the other side. One, the closure of border has impacted the local companies, which were seen already, but also the closure of border has also increased hardship in the system. Then I think the government should balance it now. If the closure of border, let it be for some goods that we know that we don't have strength, so that the price of those goods will not be too high in the market, and so that it can bring inflation to manage inflation. But for me, and also look at it that way, it's also a good market for them if they can take their goods to other countries and make more money. When you are enclosed in a place, yes, Nigeria will need it because of our population, and they are making this good money here. If it is open, they can go extend their goods also to them. Before now, Dangote also is not moving some of his goods out of Nigeria. But now, before all those Ben, all those areas, they have no warehouse there for those goods, and those who are consuming it. So it is, let's sit down and balance it. All of that have positive impact on their performance. Even when they open, it's going to also impact them, because they are not moving their goods out. I believe before now, and you see, companies like Unilever, Nestle, you see them loading trailers that go to Niger, those ones there to go and sell their products. But look at the numbers of this company. If those market is already there for them and they are not servicing them, it's also going to reflect on their performance. I think for me, let them balance it. The market is big enough for them to make money, even though when they are going outside. But let them manage it. Let them manage it. For your question, is very, very okay. But I believe that the open border will not affect their performance as such. It depends on the kind of product that are coming in, because they have markets outside there. They have market outside there.
Hello, Ambrose.
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead.
Yes. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I want to take you back to the buy and sell signals that you give to your customers.
Okay.
Those any good for investors, or they're only good for traders? And whichever be the case, on the average, how long do you think those orders, those signals are good for? Say you issue a buy order in the morning on Thursday. Can that still be good for Monday or Tuesday the following week? So how long do you think these orders are good for?
Yeah.
Those signals are.
Yeah, thank you for that question. Our signal comes every Monday morning, and we'll have a buy range for that signals. If it takes within 2 days that it's still within the buy range, you can take position and say buy. But the good is that we also give you a sell alert. That means you are waiting for us to give you a sell alert. Most of them, and that we know that once we have not attain our target, we don't give sell alert. We will know. Even when there is delay to me, I will tell you, hold on. That means you should not just exit, because if the market is not bullish or the sentiment is shaking, you don't need to sell quickly. But after selling, no. That's why we'll give you the buy range between social price. Hello, hello.
Yes, I'm hearing.
Yeah. Then give the buy range. The stop loss is very important, so that if you enter any stock, when it go against your journey, that stop loss is key, because you're a trader. We want to protect your fund. That's why we put a stop loss, so that once you throw that loss, you can quickly sell off and jump to another stock. For the set target, once it will alert you anywhere you are in the world. If you're in the group, you get alert to sell off immediately, from the portfolio. But at times, our signal can take 2 weeks, depending on the market. For example, now we'll give a signal for WAPO this previous week, and the other week we'll give the same signal for WAPO. But it didn't move the other week, the previous week before this one, and we didn't give sell alert. We did not sell alert to say we'll give it, but we know that there's a hold in that signal. It will say hold, sell. The one who sell is do that in the market, but we'll give your own sell signal for our own comps when we say sell alert. But the sell, and that when we chat, when I say that there's a sign of this stock going down, even though we are the one that recommended it or not, we'll give you alert that this stock will go down. You can sell immediately. And this is how it is done. And maximum, within the 3 days, if you are still in that buy range, you can still. But if the stock market is, like Bruce said, you can call me or any of my team that, oh, the price have moved above the buying rate. Can I still enter? We can advise, because we'll give signal once in every week. We don't give signal every day for weekly traders. Because we have session for weekly traders. We have session for 6 months investor and 1 year investor.
Thank you very much.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, I'm Salisu from Abuja.
Welcome, sir.
I would like to commend you for the great work you are doing, and God Almighty will bless you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You've been putting wealth in the hands of people, and when we have opportunity like this, it's good to appreciate you.
Thank you very much, sir.
In terms of the seminar coming up December 5, that's a good timing, because we expect market to pull back a little.
Yes.
And then with the kind of advice we get from such seminar, we can now go into the rally, which will happen in December and in early January, looking at annual patterns of the market.
Correct.
A month ago, we had that session, which talked about post-COVID-19, and those speakers you selected were just too good. Somebody talked about FCMB, and immediately after that seminar, FCMB recorded more than 60% gain.
Yes, I agree with you.
So somebody talked about First Bank, said, look at First Bank very well. And immediately after that seminar, First Bank have moved from 5 naira to where it is today. There are quite a lot of items that they mentioned, and if those who attended have invested in those areas, everybody will be smiling home, smiling to the bank today. So your seminars are very good. The people you invite, they are quite resourceful. They are people who are active players in the sector. They know the market inside out. Some talk about fundamentals, some talk about technical, some talk about the economy, which is a good thing. By the time you put all this together, it helps you to understand where you should be, when you should be there, and when to go. And for those who are your members, you send email to us every morning.
Yes.
Things you need to know before you go into the market. Those emails are quite helpful. I saw you warning that the market will pull back, and I sold half of my items in the market, and exactly the following day, yesterday, the market pulled back. So that's just to appreciate you. Thank you very much for the good work you are doing.
Yes, sir.
I have 2 questions.
Okay.
We've been seeing some publications about Transcorp. Transcorp have moved to the level where it is today. Is it a good time to go into Transcorp, or one should wait? The second one is, so we have Transcorp, and then the other one is, the second question is, these banks who are yet to release their result, what's holding the result up? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yes, let's start with the Transcorp. Transcorp, for me, if you're a long-term investor in Transcorp, okay, if you are there, you can hold. If you want to buy, you can go ahead and buy. Traders have made money. It moved from 70 kobo to around 125, 130 before they pull back, to pull to profit. And I'm telling you that same stock will stay £1 going forward after two days or 3 days pull back. But I believe if you are there for investment, you can hold. But if you look at the number of Transcorp as a third quarter, it's a no-go area in terms of number. But the positive sentiment is because of the acquisition of the Alpha plant, which we know that will not reflect on their performance immediately, knowing that after the acquisition, and from second half of 2021, you can start seeing the impact on their numbers. But if you're a long-term investor, you can take position. This is that I've touched as high as 7 naira before coming down to 50 kobo, 60 kobo. That means it has an up potential to go up. For me, if you're a long-term investor, that's why I advise that if you're a trader or investor, afterward, 2 investment will go up portfolio. One for long-term, one for what? For trading. I met a young lady, sorry for going that told me that she's trading to buy her parents' property. That he has 2 portfolio, one for long term and one for trading to meet her own needs. That means you have to put that this is for this purpose and invest. For me, this kind of stock Transcorp, if you know where it's going and you expect that this number, what they just did now, and also the hike in electricity is also going to be a plus for them. For me, if you are thinking long, you can go there. For short term, you can still play the stock for short term. That's for me, it's a good one for both for short and for long term. You can put it in your portfolio, and also don't invest and go to bed. I always tell people now, market can change, trend can change. That's why if you invest, watch the market. People got their finger burnt in 2008 to 9 because they think that the trend will continue. Trend can change overnight. Can change. For that. If you invest, watch your investment and take decision as at when due. That's why, if you remember, I emphasize how to investment go, entering strategy, and exit strategy. It is your goal that will help you the kind of stock you pick. If you are thinking long in your goal, you know the kind of stock you enter for dividend, that you know that the price will rally, a growth company. Like what you just said, if you are in the last September workshop, I mentioned about 10 or 12 stock that would drive blue chips and good stock that would drive the V-shape. The V-shape is still on. Those stocks are still strong. And you can see that all of them have given return more than even 30% on average, all in that category. It that if you are in that kind of training and you get it, you are also in more than, there's a room for the market to recover. I see the market even touching the 45,000 mark. If you look at the V-shape, it's still going. It has not covered where we came down from around the January or early February in 2018. I mean, until market gets to that level, and the factors that will drive that level are still there in the market. That means any pullback you see is an opportunity to buy, but don't just buy and go and sleep. Buy and watch the market so that you can know when to exit. That's why you have to be in the buy and sell signal. Even be close to where you can get information when to exit. Like somebody called, and I said it last week to that. Yes, the funds that are in the market are local funds. Foreign investment are good, they are attractive. When they come with their dollars, it is squeeze. But when they are leaving and you are there, you didn't know, they will sell on you. They are called smart money. This smart money can be local, PFAs and all those stuff. But know when money is entering the market. And if you are waiting to get the results from NSC, it's going to tell you about the past performance, how the money, as October now, you have seen that the local investors are taking over the market. If you look at that report that came from NSE, we have more local investors playing in the equity market than the foreign, which is good. But it's telling you what has happened in previous months. If you want to be active, to know what you have to look at money flow index on daily basis, on weekly basis, so that you know what exactly when to leave. Even if you look at the sign that we just saw, I just said that the money index, the money flow index is still intact. That's why they pull back. It tells you that funds are still in the market. This is what we're saying is just a correction. But when you see a sign on the money flow index that is coming down, you quickly also have to jump out. But if you are waiting for to see the end of the month report from NSE, you are just wasting your time in terms of waiting for the report. The market have even performed what you want to do. I can tell you that nobody has 100% control of the market. For the banking is what we're expecting. It's just that the regulators are giving them 1 month extension. Just like Dangote also released his own in this November. All of them were enjoying the 1 month extension. But I know that before the last day of November, all the banks that are standing will release their result. And that's why I know that before our training would have put all this number together and advice. Even as we speak, in where I am in Abeokuta, my presentation, I mentioned some of the stock that their dividend yield is still high. Why? Although it's not enough for you then to buy stock, but it gives you an insight. If the money market yield, especially for Treasury bill, is still around 0.30, it tells you that nobody wants to put money unless the pensioners that want to be risk averse. Funds will still be entering this equity market. Or is it bond that is it the sukuk? And yet I'm not against all those investments. These are investments that you can put your money. But a smart investor that want to make money, if you have lost money before or you want to grow your wealth, you should know where you can make money. Then when the time change again, you can know how to diversify, put in bond, in money market, and all those stuff. But now that you see the only avenue that is looking up, only window that is looking up is equity market. All of them are coming, and that means more funds are coming. And also, if you look at the information that was released yesterday about terms of little adjustment in fuel price, that automatically has given you an insight, you as an investor, where you should put your money. I'm telling you that when I did my analysis this morning, if I went for the presentation, the only index in the market that is still in negative return year to date is only the oil and oil sector. It is that there is still no upside potential for companies there to go up. Now, with this little margin again that have gone up, it gives you an insight that you should position in some stock in that sector. I know a lot of things. That's why in the coming training we will share a lot of what to do between now and the end of April. Now I tell you guys, that first quarter plus April is always an active. Especially if in February the early filer starts filing a result, that will give you strength of what to do. That's why you need to be in this training. And I want to review something that will help you to make money in 2021. I believe I've answered your question. Hello.
Hello, Ambrose.
Hello, I believe I've answered your question, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. That's straight to the point. Thank you very much.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Hello, Ambrose. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Let me first of all join in thanking you for the great work you are doing for the investment community.
Thank you very much,
not
sir.
Not just for the members of your forum, but for so many companies that subscribe to your services.
Hello, Ambrose.
Yeah.
I can recall that the 10 to 12 stock that you mentioned that will drive post-COVID recovery, all of them have returned a minimum of 15% and upward. Not even one is out of your projection. So that tells us the depth of the work you do and the analysis you put to bear before you make some of these recommendations.
Thank you very much, sir.
Why the market is like anywhere in the world cannot be 100% predicted, but historically it has been proven that savvy investors like you somehow find a way to read the market accurately, and with little or no variations, things turn out just the way it is. So want to thank you for the insight that you provide.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you.
We received very recently the analysis you made on the outlook, especially the possibility of a temporary pullback and all that. And it's already, in fact, as soon as you brought it out, the next day we noticed it. And just like Salisu said, one has to have clear-cut investment goal, and one has to also manage the temptation of not being greedy. And a lot of folks that took advantage of the analysis stood up so that they can wait and come in again after the pullback. So I just want to encourage each and every one of us, while we, as much as possible, do our own private analysis and studies, let's also be humble enough to defer to experts like Ambrose, who take their time, and this is their stock in trade. They spend a lot investing in various software, investing in various technical instruments to be able to have clearer insight, which many of us may not be able to achieve. So to a large extent, we should learn to listen. Having said that, I want to find out and ask you, you've mentioned some of the factors that are driving the market currently. Of course, the poor return in the fixed income market is fundamentally one of that. The CBN expansionary policy, the monetary policy of the CBN is one of it. And I know in the past you have also mentioned the inability of foreign investors to be able to pull out their money as also one of them, particularly what is happening in the FS market. I just want to find out, do you think that from next year, when there is an improvement in the FS market, that the foreign investors, as they exit, do you think the interest of the local fund players will be able to sustain this market, considering the fact that historically the market has mainly been driven by influx of foreign investors? How do you expect the trends to play out going forward?
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. To answer the question, I will start by saying that the role of foreign investor in any market of the world cannot be overemphasized or underestimated, because they have a role to play in any market. Like what you said, that you can't say you are a master of all, you only want people to invest, but only here in Nigeria, we allow the foreign investor to overdo it. About at times it's good, but in a matured market, there are some market that they don't allow foreign investors to just bring funds to their economy, to their market, they push it out, or the next day they are going, they bring it down. You can't plan with such market. I think if our local investors are waking up now, it will be a good time for the regulators and also to see how they manage that. If this kind of quantum of fund we're seeing with these policies are sustained, as we speak, the economy is one of the major reasons that the policy of CBN to bring the interest rate down is one of the major reasons. But as we speak now, the economy has not recovered. As we speak, the purchasing index manager is still below 50 points. Tell you that we're still in contract in terms of industrial activities. That means they need to make sure that until crossover and economy start improving, the economy also support the market. As we speak now, the market and the economy, they are moving in the opposite direction. There's a disconnect. And despite the disconnect, because of liquidity, market is going up. But when they connect and we start seeing fundamental things improving the economy, to support our market. Also, the foreign investors that are in the market already, they're also making money, knowing that also internationally, interest rate everywhere is low. And seeing that in capital position, you are making good money in capital market, they might likely to leave some of the middle there. If the money market is not paying them in Nigeria, they can shift to the equity market. If the economy improve going forward into the future in 2021, they might not dare to pull out and go, but they need to also make money here. And you ask yourself, why is the foreign investors in these big companies, blue chips, are not worried investing in Nigeria. That means they have seen potential in our economy, that after all this, they will find a direction. That is why they are expanding what they are holding. And that is why you see stock like Nigeria Brewery moving from around 22 to what it is today. It's not because of the number Nigeria Brewery posted. No, it's because those foreign investors are increasing their stake. Yeah, for me, I don't see that they are going to affect our market much. But the one thing that we should know, that let us look at policy. Policy, news, information is what drives the market. You need to understand where the policy is going. You know, I remember when they first of all hiked this fuel, I mentioned that the sector that will benefit direct from that was the oil and gas. Still going to benefit. See how the way move, all of them move. Even look at this Owando, that there's nothing to back up. Owando have moved from 2 naira 70 go by 250 to almost 4 naira. Just sentiment, and that we want to support the sector. That means we should look at policy, information, news, and earnings to guide us in this market. I don't see them pulling out at once when things normalize in 2021 and able to have access to their fund, their FS setting. But because the economy is going to improve, I don't believe that they pull out their money much. But what we are seeing, the quantum money we are seeing within the local investor, if that is encouraged, it's good for the market. And also, I believe that government is also having direct benefit from what civilians have done by reducing the interest rate to what it is. It is not done on the fiscal authority to make policies and also be consistent with their policy to drive the economy out of what it is. Because what civilians have done is the best thing to do anywhere in the world. But because the fiscal authority is not consistent with their policy, that's why the economy is still dragging feet. If they are consistent, we are seeing infrastructure, we are seeing some things impacting the economy to see that all this was saying, even at the high inflation we are seeing now, if things improve, it will adjust itself. Despite the recent hike on Friday, if things improve economically, inflation will come down. So, CBN cannot manage inflation, manage interest rate, manage inflation at once. They all have to balance it. You can't be managing interest rate, managing inflation, managing other policies at once. They are the ones that can lead that used to manage one that will help you to stabilize everything. I see that the foreign investor will not quickly run out of Nigeria because there's still potential for our equity market. And if the economy improves, we want to support our market. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Ambrose. I would only add that maybe if you have the time, you will help us with an analysis of the impact of the recent BOFIA 2020 that has just been signed into law by the federal government, so that we will assess how that will impact the banking sector and other financial sector.
Okay, are you talking about?
I'm sure.
Are you talking about the trust?
The BOFIA. No, the BOFIA 2020 that has just been signed into law, there are some provisions there. We will be depending on your expertise to break it down. Some of us have ideas, but we want to get more insight from you. If because it's so recent, maybe you can make that to be the next part of your discussion subsequently.
No problem. And also, thank you. And also, I want to add something. I posted something on federal government trying to have a trust for unclaimed dividend. As an investor, let us share it here. Hello there. Are you there? Are you there? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the recent move
We are hearing you.
Yeah, the recent move by the government to turn all those unclaimed dividend to a trust fund, to boost the infrastructure and all those. It's a welcome development, but that's going to affect some companies. Why? Let me just give an example. That if they extend it to the banking sector, it will be a blow on the old generation banks, because most unbalanced, all those unclaimed balance in many accounts in this old generation bank. If the government find their way and they move that fund from the banks to that fund, for me, it will be good for those old banks. I know that all those old banks, they have a lot of balance, unclaimed balance in that account that is also helping them. If that happens, there are some banks it's going to affect. But some banks that have been smart before now, they don't give bonus. Those banks, they know what they are doing, and it won't affect them much. But for you as an investor, factor it in. But if finally government approve it and they withdraw all those funds from the banking balance of those other dead ones, those ones that are on unclaimed dividend, that the other companies are feeling fat, bring them out, it's going to affect some banks, but not all. The old national bank will get the hit, because of their old, and most of their account there, the dead people, their account is that the balance, if they pull it out of the banks and take it to that fund, it's going to also shake some of the banks. But for me, it won't be immediate since it's going to be going forward. Let's see how it's going to, but as an investor, be thinking wise and also be putting all these factors into your investment plan and all those stuff. But in case it happens, in case it happens, and I know the way the government is going, it's going to happen already, because that's why I have to share the news on the platform when the editor sent it yesterday, so that you can look here, also read for yourself and take decision. That means you start preparing your mind. And also in another way, if people cannot claim their dividend, it's going to also be a problem. Or I think there's a time frame, it's more than 10 years, which is okay, but others will be why? I thought I come back and collect my dividend anytime, but
10 years.
With this policy now, people cannot be very active in getting their dividend. That is why the e-dividend is very good for any investor. Please update your account and get your e-dividend so that you won't be a victim of any of these policies. Thank you very much.
Okay. Ambrose, let me clarify some part of that policy that you mentioned, since I'm an operator there.
Okay.
You know, before now, unclaimed dividend have a 12-year time, after which the unclaimed dividend reverts back to the company.
Yeah.
So what it means is that if you do not claim your dividend within 12 years upon declaration, before this new amendment, you will lose that dividend. So as a result, a lot of registrars were not very efficient. So they sometimes deliberately frustrate access to dividends so that after 12 years they can claim it. But you remember the last, that is Oyenko, or the former NSA president, introduced the e-dividend so as to improve on that particular issue. But with this amendment, what government is trying to do is that unclaimed dividends will be a perpetual liability, because all the unclaimed dividends will be moved to a trust.
Yes,
and it will be a perpetual liability on the part of government, on the part of the issuer, that is the company. So what that means is investors will no longer lose their unclaimed dividends even after the 12-year time period, if this particular policy is sustained. That is one. The second is the usage of the language unclaimed balances. In the past, government have made an effort to move what bank call dormant account balances.
Exactly.
And that particular effort was resisted by some powerful interests, and then government dropped it. But the recent amendment that is being proposed, they dropped the language dormant account balances and use the term unclaimed balances.
Yes, yes.
Which a lot of analysts, including you, have already correctly insinuated to mean that CBN will interpret unclaimed balances to include dormant account balances.
Yes.
Now, what so many operators are doing in anticipation of this policy coming into effect is to aggressively reactivate most of those dormant account balances and reach out to clients who exactly, sir, so that they can reduce that exposure. But among the old generation banks, about 3 years ago, First Bank announced balances of about 60 billion in savings accounts, and the owners are all dead. We are talking of an institution that is over 100 years old.
Yes, now.
Until very recently, a lot of depositors don't even feel next of kin. So many people kept balances without informing their beneficiaries and all that. So when they die, nobody to contact. So those balances are just there. So if CBN make do this threat, those kind of balances may highly likely be moved from the pool, and that might affect the net return on margin for some of those banks. So maybe you will have to give us more breakdown as time goes on, but that is just to add clarification to what the authorities are planning to do. On one leg, it's good for investors in the sense that we are no longer going to be subject to the caprices of registrars who frustrate dividend payment, because we are no longer going to lose it. It's going to be a perpetual liability on them. But on the other hand, it might affect one or two or few banks, particularly the very old ones, like you said. If those balances are moved, to affect their net income or margin, and that might be an area they can worry about. But by and large, I think investors should be excited about the policy.
Thank you
very
very
much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the update. I appreciate it.
Hello, Ambrose.
You have that question? Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello, Ambrose.
I'm with you. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. Yes. In January this year, or let's say first quarter, a buyback policy to buy back about 10% of their issued shares.
Okay.
And since then, I think the court order was okay. It was ratified and the shareholders ratified. Since then, we've not had anything about that buyback. I don't know if you have any information about it. That is number one. Then two, looking at the past week performance, the rally that we've had, which heightened on the Thursday, Thursday, yes, or thereabout. It was on Thursday when we had 6.25. Recall last year before the election, I can't remember the incident that happened that gave us a very high rally for a very short period. And after that period, we did not witness again. The other one that came up was during the election. Everyone, maybe most of us, anticipating that Atiku was going to win the election. After that, we didn't see much rally. So this one that we have is really driven by the CPN monetary policy, which has been discussed extensively here. And looking from the look of things, it appears they may not likely reverse this interest rate policy soonest, that is said till the end of the year. And going by the market, what we've seen is that we have both inflow and outflow. Can you say that the foreign investors or the fund managers, because these guys are very tricky. If you look at the volume that has been sold and bought for the past 1 week is so high, are you thinking that these foreign portfolio investors or the portfolio managers, that they have reduced their position? Because in times like this, you have innocent people that burn their fingers.
Okay. Thank you very much. A very insightful question, but I would say that if I already answered part of the question, the factor that is driving the market now is not only just the CPM policy. I say that our investors are becoming wise. They are targeting those companies that have potential to even pay their dividend. That means since the funds are not coming from international investors, I believe that because the other windows like the fixed income are not attractive, it's going to support the market. And CBN, for me, they have targets for reducing interest rate is for them to drive the economy, and they've not achieved it. That means in the nearest time, they are not going to adjust it. That will keep the market. But there's one that you need to know. You know, when market close, you see the price of these stocks. Even when market close, they say index move from total invest for the week, gain 6 points, something 7 points. You need to look at, go and check the activities for that week. Is it a buy activities or a sell activities? And that is why you need to pay attention on buy and sell on the sentiment report I will send. You know that if it is a buy sentiment, that means it's going to support the price going up. If it's a sell sentiment, know that it's going to go down the next day. That is why we're saying it's just to guide you that if you're in those positions or in the market, whether to hold or start exiting. But as at the end of this week, it's still a strong buy, no sentiment. It has not changed. That means it might still go. Go for individual store, check it. When you see a strong buy, 100% buy, people are going for that stuff, because when you go to NSE or newspaper, you only see the price. It closes at Access Bank close at 9 naira this or 10 naira this. You don't know whether that 10 naira closed, whether it's for a sell or a buy. Once you understand the the sentiment report, it will help you to know whether to hold this position for the next trading day or a 1 week. You will know. That's why you need to just say you don't invest this time and go and sleep. I said it, on this platform. Not in a few minutes we just started. And also for Dangote, you just mentioned, Dangote has gotten court order, and they have 1 year to do this buyback. And whether they are doing a buyback already now, it has started because they have for 1 year and they have approved. Shareholders have given their note that they should go ahead. The way whether they are buying back as part of what they pushing the price, but the performance of the company is also very impressive. For me, the process is that take advantage of this movement. Whether it's going to go to 300 naira is possible because the numbers are looking better, and we expect that since they are planning also to list in the UK market to become it's also going to make give more kind of confidence and become more transparent for people to look at the Dangote's group. That shows that they are transparent. That is what I'm saying, that is starting on Dangote cement, and that's going to also rub up on other Dangote related business, because once they succeed in listing their stock in London, you see that it makes the company stand out from others. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Ambrose. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
I want to ask a question on, sorry to take you back, this unclaimed dividend.
Okay.
Hello?
Go ahead.
This unclaimed dividend, I have been contacting some of the registrars on my unclaimed dividend, but they tell me that they were not the registrars of the time those dividends were declared. For instance, Niger Insurance, I contacted Meristem. They said they are not the registrar. I said, what do I do? How do I contact the company or the former registrar? Since you are the one, I have already mandated my account. Is it not for the registrar to work for those ones that they were not the registrars of the time? I also have that issue with Apple in respect of Lasaco. I contacted them. They said they are not the registrar as of the time those dividends were declared. So what do we do?
I think even from what we just discussed today, that means the trust that the federal government is planning will pay investors better than what we were seeing before. That means that trust will take care of all these kind of questions. But I believe that before the new registrar took over, there should be a plan, either a kind of handover, or that this is what our mandates are still standing. I think the research will sort that thing out. Not that they are giving excuse just to push you aside, but it should be the function of registrar. That's why they are registered to the company, and they should keep record whether they are margin, whether they are not one. If they are accepting a new contract to become a registrar, the company should also carry it from where the other old registrar was before they joined. That was no excuse for me. They also report to the company secretary of this company. Go to their company secretary and also verify and ask questions. That is what you can call their company. They didn't change the company. The shareholder, whether they change the registrar, is not investor problem. Go to the company registrar and write them, and let them know how to talk to the registrar. The registrar putting you up and down is just because they don't want to do their job.
Okay.
Any other question before we call it a day? I know you people have waited today. I'm very, very sorry. I think the letter have shared, but the next one is coming on Saturday. It will start on time, and things will be discussed before we go into question and answer to guide you for the new week and ahead of the new month of December. As I said earlier, December is always an active month, very, very active month. We're expecting a Santa Claus rally. We're expecting end of the quarter. I know end of the quarter comes a lot of things. End of the year, end of the quarter, end of the month. That is 3 things in December. End of the month, end of the year, end of the quarter. And all these fund managers who want to close their account on a good positive position. And also some quoted companies want to also close their account for the year higher, so that it also reflect in their financials for the year 2020. And also those that are really positioned to also take dividend from those that has December time to release the results, especially those that have September year end. The results will come before the end of the year. These are activities that are also going to support this market in December. All this will also be discussed in the coming training and how to take advantage of this one ahead. Seasonality anywhere in the world is what you use to invest. That's why I told you earlier in my last video that earning and investing with a mastering earning season is very, very important. It tells you that every quarter you can make money if you know how to use the master, and that's why you need to also get that video. I'm happy that people would understand are still wondering for the video, because it's for life. We're not going to change. Earnings remain earnings, quarter remain quarter, but you understand how to play it. And if you understand how to play it, you make money every quarter, whether the market is down or what or up. If you understand when to be in a stop, to come to the market, and when to exit, if you understand this strategy, you can plan yourself that every quarter I should be able to make 20%, 10%, 50%, 30%, depending how you enter. Get that video too. Margin earnings is very important, and it will go a long way to help you. If there's another question, let's take before we'll call it short. The internet is also shaking.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ambrose. I just wanted to ask if the recording for this session will be made available, because, like you said, the internet has been fluctuating, and we missed a lot of the key points that were made by yourself and other contributors.
No problem. Yes, we'll get it. We'll get it to be recorded. We'll share it. We'll share it after the meeting.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Ambrose, back to the trading platforms again. What platforms are, based on your experience, would you recommend based on efficiency and reliability?
The one I use, I will mention the ones I used before now, and the one I'm using recently. I started using Morgan Capital was the first one I traded online on my own. But along the line, whether they are having more clients, it become a bit difficult to enter. I think it slowed down. I also then APT Security came up with their own platform. I'll tell you, APT have been using that platform for a long time now, and it has been effective. And even though they have kind of added to that platform to make it more robust, you can trade on that. There are others that you can also use. Depends on your house. Ask your house whether they have a platform. I think TRW2 platform is okay. TRW has a good platform too, and I think Tido too. Tido has a good platform. It depends on the house you
Meristem also have a platform. Meristem also have a platform too.
Meristem, then you also Meristem. This there is this Nova Market, Nova Market Bank. They are stockbroking, and they also have a platform. Well, the one you want to choose and where you need to play effectively. But as I said, look at the one that has purpose and easy to operate. It's very important. Not that you want to trade, you find it difficult to buy and sell on your own, because now you are hitting the machine direct from your phone or from your laptop. That means you need a platform that is friendly. And the one I use now is friendly. And as I mentioned, the APT, Tido, TRW, Meristem, and others that I think that is okay. But
Meristem are friendly. It's fast and friendly too. That's what I'm using too.
No, it's good that the market has moved to another level. I remember even the big boys in the market, even most of them that are council member. I remember when I said that, can't we trade on our own? They say, no, we must be a chartered stockbroker to trade that. I was laughing. But today I'm happy that all of them have embraced it now, that you can trade from anywhere in the world. And that makes the investment environment very friendly, and you can make money. But only that what we need to have education. People are still standing at the Fed because they got their finger burnt in 2007, 2008, 2009. They are still complaining. Come back to this market and learn a new strategy, gather some knowledge, and come back and recover what you have lost. Yes, it's not easy to lose money. All of us lost money, but we're still there. But now we're smiling gradually that things are coming up again. That's what you need. Don't say because you lost money, you always be complaining about capital market, you want to enter the time. You won't say nothing is there. There's always a time. Bible says there's always time and season. That's why when I hear some of our professionals saying that you don't time capital market, I smile. Why would you say don't time? You have to time. Everything in life has time. So that you need timing, you need the news, you need information, you need policy. Policy can change everything. Even business, companies, policy can change everything. But I mean, if you understand to interpret these policies, informations, earnings, news, you'll be making money in capital markets. Because most traders will trade news. That's what we do. Traders trade news. Information is for those that want to think about. Traders will trade news and information. That's why you need to open your ears. Get information. If you want to pay for it, it doesn't matter. Pay for it and get information and make money. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
God bless you.
Ambrose, just very quickly, the video you talked about,
Okay.
I joined late. So where do we get that? From your website?
No, the video, once after the class, you can get in touch with me or any of my team member. No, it's a link that will send to you. It's not too expensive for that. It's about 10,500 for the video. It's a 10 video that is in one that you see different. Also, you have a PDF that will guide you. It's very simple and easy, but follow the principle that is, that video. You see that every quarter you are set to make money, unless you are just watching without taking notes. That's why when I say you're a trader, something always push price up. A trader should know what time to be in the market and what thing that is expected that will drive the price. That's why I say we trade news, especially with traders. There's something that will trigger price. You position for it. But that's why every investment is against expectation. Nobody is investing for what has happened. What is going to happen is what we are doing. And that also change the price. If you understand how to do this, you make more money in the market.
Sorry, I missed your contact. I am actually joining from outside the country. Okay. So if you can give me your number very quickly to write down, I will appreciate that.
Yeah, 080-281.
Okay, 281.
080-281-640.
640.
85.
85.
Another one is 080. Okay, 080. 320 55467. Yeah.
55467.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's number that you can get with my colleagues on the only one, but can reach me with this one so that we can help out. You need the material. You need it. You need it. You need it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Yes, I know people have waited for me. We'll call it a day now. I'm looking forward to see you on Saturday. That there will be no excuse for internet and we're starting late. It will be on time. Even before the 12th, we'll be online. Please, we are very, very sorry for the inconvenience. We're waiting. I'll tell you, I'm struggling in here in the. Thank you very much.
I really appreciate your concern and your support.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Ambrose.
Yeah,
God continue to bless you.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambrose.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Mr. Ambrose.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your day, sir.
Thank you, Ambrose.
Yeah, thank you, sir. God bless you.